In Australia, only people aged over 45 qualify for the bowel cancer screening program, but cancer rates in young people are on the rise.
Tonight, we hear from a young mum who's determined to turn her diagnosis into a lesson for us all.
Jess Grua thought she'd done everything right. She climbed the corporate ladder, married her soulmate, bought a house in Bondi and became a mum to a beautiful little boy, Kai.
We're really fortunate, we have a great life.
Until the 35-year-old was hit with a shock diagnosis.
You have all these images in your head and how you want to be there for their first day of school, hear them say they love you for the first time, and knowing that that might not be there, or I might not be there for them.
Jess is a member of a club no one wants to be in, but it has a growing membership. Young people with bowel cancer.
Between the ages of 25 to 24, we have seen almost a 266% rise in incidence of cancer.
Traditionally considered an older person's disease, bowel cancer rates are spiking across the world.
I had some blood in my tooth, and it wasn't anything crazy. It was like I'd eaten watermelon or red lollies or nothing too crazy. Not to go, oh, I need to go to the hospital. I took a picture, which you really don't want to take a picture. And I showed my GP the picture and she goes, we should probably get you in for a colonoscopy.
She had a CT scan too. Then her specialist took her by the hand to deliver the devastating news.
From that moment on, I was just a bit broken. Obviously, going home realising that I'm 35 and got bowel cancer and it's potentially spread to my liver.
And where was your head at? Where did it first go to with that news of it's gone to your liver and it may be advanced?
I was thinking of my son and I was thinking of my husband. They're everything to me. And I just can't picture a world without them, or without me and with them.
Jess is now on a 3-month course of triple chemo. Their family life is on hold. Kai has been pulled out of daycare. Any bugs he might bring home could pose a huge risk because Jess's immune system is compromised.
Jess is a fighter. She's courageous, and I think that's come out more and more through this whole situation.
Kai keeps his mum busy and focused, but he's also why she worries.
It's when, say at night, and he wakes up, because they all wake up, right? There's an automatic response and they call for mummy. And it's like, what if I'm not here? And that's really hard. But the reality is that I might not be here. So we need to prepare for that situation.
And how do you prepare for that?
That's $1 million question, isn't it?
With no family history of cancer and a commitment to getting in 10,000 steps a day, Jess wasn't an at-risk patient.
I get my flu shots every year. I get my skin checks every year. If this was just another part of that checklist, I would be doing it. I just didn't know.
It's why she wants the national bowel cancer screening age to be lowered.
If it's on such an increase, I'm not understanding why the testing is still at 45.
Comparing those born back in 1950 versus those born in 1990, that is almost a 3 times higher incidence of bowel cancer.
And a specialist says that's what he's seeing in his clinic too. Researchers are examining potential causes, including excessive weight, excessive alcohol consumption, poor diets, genetics, and even potential links to microplastics.
Young people are not thought to get cancer, but I think that unfortunately that news needs to be reconsidered, and I think that thought process needs to be re-looked at.
An Australian study found younger people with early-onset bowel cancer can take up to 60% longer to diagnose, some needing 10 or more visits to a GP before their symptoms rang alarm bells. The health department doesn't recommend mass screening for under 45-year-olds, citing possible colonoscopy harms, as Jess clings to hope and positivity.
I think of how I'm going to wake up Kai. I walk into his room and I sing him a song and I make his day as, I guess, as positive as it can be.
Wow, those statistics are surprising.
Yeah, really alarming. Keep fighting for your little boy, Jess. Sometimes it does all work out.